If you spoke to your best friend or your partner the way that you speak to yourself, would they still be your best friend or your partner? Most of us walk around with an internal critic that is worse than any hater or bully we have ever had. And the worst part is that this voice feels like truth because it's coming from us and we must know best. We're going to talk about how your self talk has developed, why it's so mean, and how we're going to rewire it to be kinder to ourselves. Our minds are like security guards scanning for threats, except instead of scanning for real physical threats, it scans for emotional threats, things that are going to make us feel insecure or embarrassed or like a failure. And that feels like a protective mechanism when really, chances are no one's going to be as mean to you or care as much as you do. Our brains are wired to notice and remember negative experiences 5 times more than positive experiences. The next time you're thinking about an embarrassing situation or something that you regret, try to just remind yourself of this, how rude our brains can be and how maladaptive and the negativity bias. It keeps you anxious, it keeps you small, and it keeps you hyper vigilant because your brain is in a context of failure because that's what you're thinking about. You realize by now, if you listen to this podcast, that your mind creates your reality, your thoughts create your reality. But if you're thinking to yourself of all the things that could go right and of all the ways that you can surprise yourself by impressing yourself and impressing others, you create your realities. You could realize that everybody makes mistakes and that's actually the only way to learn. Or you can beat yourself up. And once we can understand this, we can start to rewire. Because once you understand something and acknowledge something, you can start to change it. So your self-talk physically rewires your brain. The things that you say to yourself actively change who you are because they're actively rewiring your brain and how you think of yourself. So this means that you can reprogram your brain. But the sooner you start, the sooner you'll be better. So, research has shown that self compassion leads to higher motivation, resilience, and accountability.